Alright, what's up everybody? And we're just going to continue where we left off in the last video because for some reason the broadcast just decided to have an error and crash on me, and right as I walked back into the room from grabbing food. So rather than delete the last episode and start fresh, that would have been pointless because we would have, anyone trying to follow along with the story would have missed the entire opening with the exalted nonsense. So we are about to step through the Alluvion with our friends. It says he's not going alone, so I'm going to imagine it's going to let us pick people to go with us. There we go. So, who do we take with us? Well, number one, we definitely take the Iron Bull. Because if we're dealing with a Qunari, I want a Qunari with us. I think Cole would be useful. And Dorian can go with us, even if this is going to be his last hurrah as a companion.
Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Alluvians.
There's my friends. Slowly but surely. There's Dorian. It's covered in blood.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
I wonder if it's by the marked spot on the map that's glowing. Yeah, but the question is, okay. And there's more blood. Okay, so he came from this way. Try to go through that.
Leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
Okay, so he came out of that mirror, tried to go into the Alluvion down there. That one didn't work, so he went into the one that led right to where we're at. And this, by the way, is wild that you can kind of see through. Such a cool little mechanism. I apologize if anyone can hear me eating. Trying not to chew too loudly or anything. But I was starving. So I made myself some rice. I'm eating some rice and soy sauce. Nothing fancy.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Probably not. Uh-oh. Who are you?
Another Qunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad.
Alright. This is why we brought Iron Bull.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass.
Kicking doesn't work as well as daggers, the Iron Bull.
I missed you too, Cole.
Well, welcome to whoever just joined me. Apologies for the last video cutting out suddenly. I don't know what the hell happened. What? Whoa. No reaction? We're just...
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
You think?
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here, and who did this to them.
Alright, you know what? But before we do that... how about... I actually wear my damn armor and not... the robes of the High Keeper. Is that what I'm wearing right now? I'm not wearing anything. That's just my base outfit. Okay, that's all that. No, that's for elves. Alright, well, let's get our gear on. I wish that this had arms and legs that I could add to it, but... oh well. And we are just hopping all through the place, from one mirror to the next.
Over there, Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
A broken statue sits atop a pedestal. Okay, so if we find the other part of the statue... okay, that one's busted. Obviously this one isn't. Discovered smoking tower. And whatever these guys are.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
This is when it would have been nice to have Solus with us.
We're visitors. We didn't mean to disturb you.
Well, in Elvish, we just basically challenged them. Oh, that's a whole lot of elven archers. Okay.
I think that spirit considered us intruders.
You think?
We are intruders. We aren't ancient elves.
It must have been set to guard something.
Anna Gomez. Gomez or Gomes? There's no Z, so it doesn't seem like it would be Gomez. But Anna, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. Anna asks, are you a singer? I asked because of your profile picture. I don't know if you can really consider it singing, but I've been the vocalist of several bands over the years. That one from when I was in Mountain of Skulls, I think. My name, Walt BTB. BTB stands for Back to Back, which was a hardcore band that I was in the early 2000s. Now, where do we go? That would be too obvious. clearly we'll find a mirror to get us to go across to get that chest. Wolf's Welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by, elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend to their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen-Haral bids you welcome. Rest, knowing the dread wolf guards you and his people guard this valley. In this place you are free, and trusting us, you will never be bound again. Oh, dread wolf, huh? Well,
It was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Yes, I can feel their pain. They came here hurt, hungry. This was help, a new home.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dread wolf Fen-Haral.
Fen-Haral? The Dalish elves' god of misfortune?
Yep. And those who've been watching, at the end of the main quest of the game, can I get past that or without hurting me? That hurt me a lot. So the answer is yes. Yes, it hurts. Shit. So yeah, if those who were watching, and remember when Flemeth revealed herself to be the embodiment of Bethal, at the very end, Solus left us after we defeated Crifius, and he was last seen talking to Flemeth / Bethal, and you found out that he is the embodiment of the Dread Wolf Fen-Haral, or however you say it. So, very interesting predicament. There's a moth flying around my room and it's buzzed me in the face twice. Oh, so I didn't go down there. Was there anything down there to actually interact with? No, broken mirror. Okay. We'll get in there eventually. So crazy. I love being able to see a glimpse of the other world on the other side. It's so cool. Or at least, you know, wherever it's going to transport you to.
That alluvion only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Good for moving around a city, visiting friends, deploying guards.
Okay, so we're going to have to hop down to grab that after we climb up top. I don't know precisely what that is over there, but I'm just assuming we need it. Hey, you! Get back here. Ooh. And it says, I like games, but music for me is what I love as my life. Sorry, I'm Portuguese and my English is ashamed. Don't worry. I don't speak any Portuguese. So, you're better than me, because you can already speak some English. So, it's okay. And I'm the same way. I love music more than anything. Ah, look at that. See that purple and black smoky magic stuff? That's what I was talking about that I kept seeing when I was running around in Val Royeaux. So, there's the connection.
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
What's down here or anything? We're just going to go all the way around. That's going to travel all the way around in a circle, isn't it? Okay, is there anything here? No, nothing here. I just got to grab that thing. I don't know what it is. I like the paintings. Okay, let's listen to Dorian.
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
Stripweed.
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Manrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Wow, well, this makes it easier to get down. I don't know. Go ahead and drop down. Pick it up. It was just gold. That's all that was. Boo. Boo. Alright, you two. Stop being invisible and join me in Iron Ball, would you please? Alright, is there anything up here? And it says, thank you for that. In my life, I like 3 things. My son, my husband, and Metallica. Hey, right on. I like old Metallica. I'm not a fan of their newer material. The promise of Fen'Haral. Haral, whatever. A wash of powerful magic carries a pang of hope. Images flash by. A man in wolfskin standing with a group of freed slaves, clasping one's arm in friendship. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen'Haral has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle, and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden but by choice.
This is Fen'Haral, helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
Kinda curious that this guy had to specify he wasn't a god.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fen'Haral sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
I like how after the magic dissipated that my character shook his hand off like it hurt. Okay, burning torch. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Another dead body. What's the deal? There's a bunch of Kunari fighting with the elves. It's weird. The Lies of the Evanuris. I don't know how to pronounce it. Evanuris. A wash of powerful magic. Alright, well, we've already heard it. So it says, the gods, our Evanuris, claim divinity, yet they are naught but mortals powerful in magic, who can die as you can. In this place, we teach those who join us to unravel their lies.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanuris.
Evanuris.
Powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Whoever ran this place was trying to rebuild the slaves' confidence. Get rid of old propaganda.
If that's true, Fen'Haral was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
Where is Dorian and Cole? Whoop. Anchor discharge. The anchor now automatically generates focus over this with L2 and L3. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. Oh, damn. Anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there.
Are you hurt?
It felt like the anchor stung me.
Holy crap. Okay, that's pretty awesome.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
Oh, hello. Wow, he almost one-shot me to death.
Jesus Christ.
Where is Cole and Dorian? And now they're in here. They weren't even in the room a moment ago. Uh-oh. I'm back. Good lord, these guys are kicking my ass. These guys are really, really tough. And I'll respond to you after I get done with this fight. I'm in big, big trouble here. And it is really... Is that everybody? Okay. Nope. It's weird that his health bar goes green for a moment. Oh, I could have used this to make us invulnerable. Whoops. I'll try to remember that next time. And it says, I like so many groups that I cannot say the one I like the most, besides Metallica, Nightwish, Ailstorm, Nickelback, among others. Oh yeah, I like good tunes. I'm the same way. I listen to so many different bands that it's very hard to say, oh, this one's... Or this is the band I listen to, or that's the band I listen to. A lot of music. Mostly heavy music. A lot of hardcore, a lot of metal, a lot of punk. Alright, so we have to go... Hang on, was that... Okay, I gotta return the weighted statue to the bridge. Alright. Well, that hurt. Take a bite of my food. Like name one punk band, Poser, says some jerk named Bully Brew. I'll bet he's a lousy Canadian who's saying that too. And it says rock on always. I don't know, I'd say this band Rough on Rats, but that was some dudes, mostly posers, hipsters, and a Canadian. Walt likes electronic. Hey, actually, it's not entirely false. Okay, what the hell did that just do? Ah. Big time hipsters. Well, they got blown up. Okay, he needs it. And then
Kunari.
Bashidon! The Inquisition doesn't...
Not thrilled with the idea of fighting a whole bunch of Inari. It's never good. Big goat running around. And it says Avril Lavigne, it's Canadian, and she sang well, I think. Yeah, Avril Lavigne's Canadian. This Bully Brew guy is also Canadian, and someone I know and I like to poke fun of. What was the point of coming up here? Look, I climbed this. Yay, climbed it. Two 0. Good. As long as New York City loses, that's good. Were you at the game tonight, or was it a away game? What is it? Oh, that's just the ladder. It's in the game. That's a holla. I know there's dudes in there that we're gonna have to fight. Or they can fight each other. Oh, you were there. Cool. Yep. Alright, let's listen to Cole while the battle rages on his side.
This was a good place for spirits.
You've been gone a lot these past few years, kid. Anywhere in particular?
Helping people. Towns burned, too many dead from bandits or battles. It's harder now that they can see me, but harder doesn't mean you don't do it.
Chris, how long does it take you to get to the arena from where you're at? Oh, you like, Anna says she likes the personality of Canadians. Well, you haven't met this guy, so he might change your mind. Yeah, most Canadians are totally cool. This guy, though, I don't know. Look, a whole bunch of you. They can all get hurt. How do you like that? And they respond by chasing me. Piss off. Stop chasing me. Boom. Whoa! Knocked you right up in the air. Oh, that's not Iron Bolt. I was completely ignoring that one dude because I thought it was Iron Bolt. Hour train ride, 20-minute drive to the station. Nice. Thought I'd get him. Well, you're just gonna stand there and let me kill you. I don't mind that. Nope, he decided to hit me with an arrow. Hey, I was standing on that box. I was using that box. How dare you? Well, I don't know about it being better than Red Bull Arena, but definitely better than Philly. I am translucent. This dude is a royal pain in the ass. Come on. Just die. Die. There's more dudes that we gotta kill, and you're taking forever by climbing a ladder over and over and over again. Oh my lord. Thanks. Also, I find it funny how Cole was commenting about how he likes how quiet it is here. In the meantime, there's a battle raging. People got attacked while they're in their bunk beds. What? That's just a ladder. Who cares about a ladder? Ah. Don't stand there like an idiot. Use your damn magic, Doom. What are you doing, fool? Yeah, a new trick that I can do for us. I can turn my entire team invincible for a little while. Unfortunately, as you can see, it doesn't last forever. You guys hold on. Hold. Get up, Cole. Rejoin the damn fight. Let's go. And it says, I feel sorry for the Nickelback. Canadians were here.
Attack the Inquisition on sight.
No idea. They weren't Talvashoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Cune.
Said, Canadians were here in Portugal at a festival that they vowed never to come back after they were lit up because they were put on a metal night. And things went very bad for them, but even I like their songs. I personally don't like Nickelback, but yeah. Well, here's a weird thing. Apparently the comments It says comments are disabled, but I didn't disable anything, so that's odd. But I was saying I'm not a fan of Nickelback personally, but putting any band like them on a band or on a show that's all metal, you're kind of setting them up for disaster. Crust, I don't know what the deal is, dude, because everything is still set. You can to comment. Yeah, I mean, I can comment. Maybe it's your lousy Canadian web service that's screwing things up. That's very strange. My brother just stopped in to inform me that it's not working. You took a pic. Yeah, my brother just said, but I didn't touch anything. I mean, I'm sitting here killing Kunari. The Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. And clearly, if I was going to stop anyone from being able to comment, you wouldn't be the one.
That's Fen Harel, removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
But these ruins are older than the Dalish.
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
Must have glitched. That's weird. Okay, well, we know how this works. We're able to advertise all of them. PSN is trolling me. Yeah, it probably is. Like, let's just mess with this guy. Okay, so that happened. Ah, press. What did that do? It turned out all the... Let's do this quickly. I don't know what the trick is going to be here. What? Alright, what does this say again? The Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the ways. Oh, Jesus, there's the clue. Okay, so he is looking at this one. So it's not light all of them, it's just light the one.
What's this?
What's this? Hidden steps, that's what it is. Thought I walked by a door. The brand of the Evanuris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanuris. If all it means is... village leader. They were basically magisters.
Hmm. We see you down there. You guys just keep hanging out down there. We're gonna go explore our side rooms. Loot. A moonstone. Well, a whole bunch of moonstone. Can't remember what I've used that for. I mean, besides crafting, I know I use it for crafting, but I don't know what I've made use of it. Oh, just bunk beds. Well, time to kill a bunch of Qunari again. Well, that was ridiculous. Good thing we were able to get that cash. Fire. Oh. Will you guys get off of me, please? Yeah, it was all... Whoa. I don't think that's as powerful as what I have, but still. This letter is written in both Kunlat and the common tongue. I have read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halam Sharal. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There is a map of the crossroads at the bottom, with an arrow from the Elven Ruins alluvian to the alluvian that leads to the Winter Palace.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the alluvians connect to Halam Sharal.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they?
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
And it says, I'm half romantic and half metal. I'm sorry, but so am I. It's all good. You don't have to be stuck listening to just one type of music. I listen to all kinds. Except for country music. Country music's awful. An unknown agent. This gore-splattered letter was written in both Kunlat and the common tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses. Masked and cloaked, a mage. Used magic to awaken spirits and turn them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place. Fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead. Spirits keep attacking. Engagement not reco... The rest of the letters is illegible. The blood is still wet.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvian. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
Look at my eyes!
They killed any Qunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
Two parties then. The Qunari and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on. We have to warn people about the Qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
I'm all romantic. You know it, baby. What do we have over here? Take. Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second sconce from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. A brazier. Brazier. Jesus Christ. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the coon. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paws will open. There is an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Cerebus examine it for magic when time comes. One Direction. Nah, I was more of a Menudo guy. The original boy band. Vine covered tower. Blood again? I hear everything, even African music. It depends only on my state of mind. Oh, that's the way to be. Don't limit yourself. Now, alright, hold on. Okay, I gotta go this way. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I forgot we were here already, so this is back to following that trail of blood. I wouldn't mind having a cutscene so I can eat. Alright, so I'm imagining we're now going to be back at Val Royo, judging by the background here. Right. Right. Anytime now. Don't you knock on Milli Vanilli.
One dead Canary was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Your... Liliana.
Yes, you're Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims.
It is a price
We could
and stash.
lose everything.
But maybe not quite as hipsterish.
Could we use the Canary threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Canary are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
All's well, it seems.
Of course not.
Okay. I'm not supposed to just talk to everybody again? So if I talk to Varric, are we going to have a different conversation?
Everything going all right so far?
Nope.
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
Hey, Carlos, welcome to the stream. Anna, it's okay, don't worry about it. You're doing well. Find the ring of the lady on the back.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think I found the ring of the lady. Or is that just valuables or something? I don't know, I've looked all over the place here. Alright, so let me just see if conversations are different now.
Need me for anything?
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now.
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Oh, he gave it to her.
What do you think is going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra. But the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Until later.
Take care.
Okay, so clearly everyone else is just kind of hanging around and we can talk to them whatever we want, but I do want to go in and see Sarah real quick. Oh, talk to Sarah, not read her list. Damn it.
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice, and the servants are happy.
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
And it says, maybe you're messing with the mission at Winter Palace. Yeah, I mean, that's the next thing I gotta go to.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin, about the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to. We always do, seems like.
It's been a couple of years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Leliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
It's only been 2 years. Everybody makes it sound like we've all been apart for like 10 years or something. It's only been 2 years. Maybe they should have made it so that it was 10 years, because at least that way it would make more sense for everybody feeling like they haven't seen each other forever and everything's so different.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
This is the last mission for the whole game. Yep, this is it. But as much as I want to run around and talk to everybody, that's going to be... I started out this whole mission talking to everybody, so... Figured we can take a break from jibber-jabbering with everyone. Okay, so clearly... supposed to be down here. Uh-oh. I thought I got myself glitched. Ah. Jail cell. Up, hard in Hightown. Once again, anybody who wants to read it, you can just play back the video and pause it. Oh, and behind the jail. Okay, this time we are going to take Sarah. Still feel like I need to take Iron Bull with me. But maybe we'll take Vivian this time. Oh, look at that. Get back here. At least I put my armor back on and I'm not running without it. Damn it.
All right. Let's see where they were going.
Nowhere good. Carlos asks if you can see my perks. My my Inquisition perks. Let me see if I can get to that from my menu. whenever the game decides to resume. There we go. This is what you wanted to see, my my abilities. Lauren Jaramillo, welcome to the stream. Says, I'm on the last mission of the vanilla game, but I've had Trespasser DLC for over a year. Yeah, I actually, I had Dragon Age Inquisition on my PS4 for about a year, if not more, before I even started playing it. I mean, I played it back on PS3 years ago, but on the PlayStation 3 a few years ago. But I never played Trespasser DLC, and it ended up, all of it was really cheap, so I was able to get all of it. So, yeah, so, all of these, I've got all these hooked up to use, except for the ones that I don't, and Fade Step, I don't even use it. And these are really just, these are the ones I use. So, Spirit Blade, of course, Resurgence, kind of need that Mark of the Rift, of course. Immolate, Fire Mine. Like I said, Fade Step I don't really use. Energy Barrage I use all the time. Barrier I use all the time. And Aegis of the Rift I just started using. Lauren asks, did you romance anyone in this playthrough? Kind of. I tried to romance Josephine, and apparently there was a mission where I think someone said I was supposed to duel her husband or ex-husband or whatever, and that mission either never popped up for me or I just didn't notice it, and then I never did it. So because I didn't duel the guy, I never completed the romance tree. So all of a sudden it was like towards the end of the game, and she was just talking to me like I was just a friend. I didn't know what the hell happened. Oh, you can't romance Josephine? I was romancing her. It was letting me go outside and make out with her. So I was kissing her out on the balcony over and over again. But yeah, I was pretty annoyed. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's in War Room and she don't like to move. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I either missed it or so I had someone else do it. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's clear it was my fault. I screwed something up. And time to kill more Qunari. Listen, brute, you don't need to follow me. No, there's other people for you to mess with. It doesn't have to be me. Yeah. Whoa. And Iron Bull just like nearly fell to his death. Did I fight the guy? I don't even remember. That's one of the problems with when I'm streaming and I'm talking to people at the same time, is sometimes I miss, like I'm not completely paying attention to what people are saying to me, like in the game. So I'm losing track of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I was probably in the middle of a conversation with someone and then did whatever the confrontation was, and she didn't like it and I didn't realize it.
And why do we keep going through them?
We need to find out what these Qunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we?
Nothing to pick up? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing at all? That's another body.
Looks like there was a bad cave-in.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Carlos. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't know what happened. I totally missed that. Kunari writing. This paper is covered in what appears to be mathematical calculations. An extremely precise and detailed sketch of the wall has been heavily annotated with measured angles, dimensions, and several lines of text in Kunlat. Whatever conclusions were drawn about the measurements are lost. The page has been ripped seemingly by sharp teeth, and much of the remaining paper is hidden by a hardened layer of dried blood and dust from the cave-in. Well, that ain't good. Guess we're not going that way, right?
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
Yeah. But
Lauren says I'm subscribing because I love me some DAI streams. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Ooh.
They could bring the whole cavern down. This place isn't stable.
No shit. Did you figure that out all on your own? Alright, everybody, let's go through here.
Boss, your hand's doing that thing again.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
Yeah. What are
The Kunari were
those?
definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in, maybe.
And time to fight people. We saw you down there. We know you're there. What are those? Are those... Oh, those are deep stalkers, aren't they?
Snappy little assholes.
Yep, sure is. You know any spoilers for the end of this? I do not. I've never played this DLC before, and I've avoided all spoilers. So definitely don't tell me anything. Torn notebook in the Deep Road, Section 1. How long is this? Okay, not long. Many of the pages are filled with sketches of elven statues matching the ones found in the area, along with notes of what look like attempts to practice Kunlat. Ebast. You all are. Ebadim. They all are. Ebsam. We all are. If Fenharel truly has agents working against us, then the Dread Wolf must be laughing at me. The Blight takes my clan, so I go to Kirkwall. Kirkwall goes to ruin, so I flee to the Kun. Now the Kunari bring me down into the lightless depths, and for what? Because the nursery rhymes I remember from childhood make me an expert on ancient elves. These statues are old, better shaped than anything I've seen on the surface. Many of them are for Mythal, though, and Fenharel. Not in a spot of honor, but guarding, attending. Protector and All-Mother, why are you honored here, so far from the light of the sun? And why was a Dread Wolf at your side? Carlos says, the fight is in the Val Royale, but if you decide to fight or not, Josephine will be very angry with you. It's a shit romance. Fight for your love and lose it. Yeah, that definitely sucks. Kelly, good morning. Welcome. Good to see you. As you can see, we are doing Trespasser. And, I don't know exactly how far into it I am, but I imagine I'm pretty well on my way. Alright, what's hiding around the corner here? More deep stalkers? Oh, hello. Oh, why did I create that? The damn controller keeps making me turn around.
What are they doing? How's it not stupid?
I don't have $60 to go blow on a new controller. Or however much they go for. I know they're not cheap anymore. How come I could come all the way down here and there's no real point to it?
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
Ah. Hopefully I didn't skip a bunch of stuff because... So he says, keep missing your stream at 7 a.m. here. Yeah. My times that I've been able to stream they're all over the place. It's pretty erratic. Even if I realize little of what you say, I do not like the way Carlos talked to me. I don't think Carlos said anything rude. I don't think Carlos was talking about you. He was talking about the game. I think he was talking about the romance with Josephine. Hello, random person.
Stay back. Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala? That's a high-ranking Bin Hasrath. Specializes in magic.
Thank you, Carlos. Thanks for the sub.
Stopping.
Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why do the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Kunari here accept it as fact. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Fabian Harris says, welcome to the stream. Says, you look so strong, fam.
What is it you want me to stop?
This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Kunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
Dangerous thing. It's what the Qun calls mages.
Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath.
That's a load of crap. There's no way the Vidasala would let any Sarabas within 1,000 feet of lyrium.
There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Kunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
Should have asked him who the hell he is.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
Carlos, this is
place
PS4.
is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be. As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
What are you doing down here?
The Kunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
Kungan asks, where's the cool-looking army of yesterday? Oh, well, if you look behind me, Vivian's wearing it. Because, unfortunately, I got this armor when I was doing the Descent DLC, which I finished. And this armor's better than the other one. So, I don't have armor that looks as cool, but I had to put it on Vivian so that someone still had it. So, believe me, I was sad too. I was like, oh man, like I don't have my awesome looking armor anymore. Kelly, what do I think of the DLC so far? I love it. I think the DLC is awesome. And yeah, I finished the Descent today, and that was great. The final battle was a real pain in the ass, but the DLC itself was awesome.
The Kunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries other than dwarves.
It killed the Kunari at first. But Kunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
Well, that's not good. Also not good is the fact that it's storming like crazy outside.
That's not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath.
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right? She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Canary have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It will be a start. Deep Stalkers and cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
What is this? I can't let you live. Now he's helping, so I'll let him try to get out.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
He's gonna get eaten by deep stalkers. Come on, we all know it. Wait a minute. I just said everything's gonna fall apart and it's time to go, and you're just gonna hang out here and cook? Alright, buddy. This is why you're gonna die. So here come the deep stalkers. Told you. Oh. Well, just this one wants to die. Oh, now here come the rest. Alright, here comes the Deep Stalker party. Lauren says, there's some dude on YouTube who also streams Dragon Age Inquisition, and his title is always no kids, 21 plus, but there's nothing explicit. Like, what the fuck? Well, maybe because, I don't know, maybe because some of the language is a little, I mean, they say shit, which, big deal. But maybe because of the romances and some of the subject matter talking about sex and stuff, maybe he doesn't want kids to watch it, but I don't know. Either that or the commentary. Person doesn't talk on his stream. I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I could think, that, you know, he doesn't want kids watching the game just in case he doesn't want people yelling at him or getting on his case because he's streaming a game with, you know, adult subject matter.
Why are dwarves so short but carve their tunnels so tall?
That's it? That was the whole conversation? You could have just bumbled that out at any point, sir. I mean, I'm always happy to hear you talk, but, you know, that was silly. Hello, Deep Stalkers. Yeah, they didn't last very long.
We saw the Kunari make these things explode. Maybe we can use them to get out of here.
Maybe. I'm glad I got away from the thing before it blew me up. Carlos, were you asking me? Because I was saying this is PS4.
Dwarfy walls should glow. That's what makes them dwarfy.
Oh, these aren't glowing. What's over here? More of that glowing stuff that hurt me really bad. These walls of blue flame were cast by the agent of Fen'Harel as he ran through this place, bringing chaos and destruction. Do not light fires from them. Do not go near them. Fenrir's maidservant made them to hamper us, and they bring only death. Lauren says, just the Dragon Age is 17 up, and I'm 17, so, but whatever, it's their stream. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Some people... Wait, can I not... I know I'm going to get hurt really bad from this, but can I not get across there quickly? Let's try. Alright, I was able to get through there. It just wiped out my armor. My barrier, rather. Yeah, that's lame. Wasn't even worth it. And jump. Oh no, I didn't want to climb. I wanted to jump across so I didn't take as much damage. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Carlos, that was the thing. I had this on my PS3, but this DLC and the Descent DLC is not on. It's not available for PS3, unfortunately. Let's hang out and listen to Iron Bowl.
Keep feeling like I'm gonna bang my horns on this crap.
Let me go up front then. I'm as good in a fight as you are.
Damn right. You're about the most dangerous person I know. A real Cerebas.
Tried to stitch my lips and you're a pincushion. With arrows.
They don't make a thread strong enough to hold your tongue.
And that's what she said. I think.
Are you concerned about fighting Canary, my dear?
If this were an authorized operation, I'd have heard about it. This has to be some group of Talvashoth. We'll figure it out and make it right. So, nothing for you to worry about. Now.
They put the Trespasser DLC out for PS3? Because I always read that they didn't release it for PS3. I mean, I'm glad they did. If you know, if that's the case, that's awesome. Fire or electricity damage instantly detonates. All right. Well, sorry, Iron Bull, you kind of got knocked off to the side there. The deluxe edition. Now that's cool. Took care of that. Now we know what to do. We're gonna look for explosives that we can detonate by these guys. I might be too strong.
There's got to be a mistake, boss. The Kunari wouldn't invade now. It's impossible.
Look at that. Lyrium veins. You know, until they mentioned earlier about us being in the deep roads right now, like, I didn't even realize that's where we were. Oh, hi. And actually, I don't know if it's so much that I'm too strong for the level. It's more that the way that I have the characters built, they're built really well, so that their passive abilities.
There's one of the mining platforms. Now we just need primers.
Okay, but their passive abilities do a lot to help them get through the fights and allow me to not die super easily.
This cavern is barely holding together.
Right now I am level, let's see, level 27.
You are blind, Inquisitor.
Which one of you just said that to me? I'm gonna assume it's you with the sword. Hello? Oh, I don't think so, pal. I see you. Did you break my barrier? That sounds like Fleming. Am I going completely going the wrong way?
That looks like a perfect target. Don't you agree, my dear?
Oh, hi. I'm gonna have to turn around and go back the other way. No, I'm not playing this on... I'm not playing it on Nightmare. If it was on Nightmare, it'd be friendly fire and I'd kill my entire party way too easily. I might try Nightmare on a completely different playthrough, but we'll see. I may also start doing some of the online modes, because the one guy that was on here earlier with me.
Telling the truth, the primers should be in here.
Yeah, we'll see. But the guy who was talking earlier that went by the name Bully Brew is a friend of mine, and okay, so this is the ladder that I saw before. But yeah, Bully Brew is a friend of mine, and oh, jump down, you idiot! But he also got Dragon Age, so we were gonna try the online. You're at the highest levels, so you're fine without dying. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. You guys are trouble, I can tell. And the rest of my crew apparently are unable to climb a ladder and follow me. Hello, everybody. There we go. Okay, was it that difficult to follow me? Now let's go kill some people. Yeah, it'll be pretty funny because it'll be mostly the two of us talking shit on each other, but it'll be fun. Trying to convince my brother to get the game too, but he won't do it. Okay, so clearly we can't get through here, I guess. Torn Notebook in the Deep Road, Section 3. Trying to remember that old bedtime song about Mythal. My mother sang it in the night before the Darkspawn came for my clan. It's the last time I ever heard her voice. Ursal telnal, Mythal les maternas, Irsana Emma, Him solas evenuris, da Durganilin, Benal Malus Elgara, Bellinaris Bellinaris. Written beside each elven line as a corresponding phrase, likely a translation. I am empty, filled with nothing. Mythal gives you dreams. It fills you within you, making our leaders proud. My little stones, never yours the sun, forever, forever. Harren said we had lost some of the old words. What if they had changed? Durgan Lin from Durgan Len. Little dwarves, never yours the sun. What did Mythal do here? Something's wrong. The lights in the walls are fading. Going to find help. It's not safe without light. Itwa ost. You all fall. They all fall, we all fall. Now, if we notice, what was one of the words that we saw up here? Him solas evenuris. Him solas evenuris. Solus. Kelly, so mistaken. Never try the online. Yeah, I mean, I played the online on PS3. I mean, of course, there was nobody really playing it, so it was usually just me, and every once in a while, a second player would show up, and it was pretty much just me. But, I mean, it was worth tooling around with, and if I had someone playing on a regular basis, so if me and Bully Brew, aka Crust, if he and I are on there, then it'll be cool. What am I doing? This isn't the right way. Is it? No. That's right. Okay. I like your voice, truly. Thank you. Thank you. God damn, I got totally turned around. Which way? Alright, so that's where we just were. And I can't blow those things up, so come back up this way.
We're blowing this up, right? Brilliant.
Yeah, but how are we blowing this up? Right? It's not just me, I'm not... Okay, those things are not active, so... Alright. Obviously, we go this way. How are we doing on... Yeah, I mean, I was trying to hit it with fire, but I think it's just those aren't ready to go off yet. Eek. Go ahead, cross my fire mines. Or don't. You guys are no fun. Hey, hey. Oh, we discovered Central Supply. Look at all the pretty colors. That guy thinks he's pretty fancy using magic. Okay, you're gonna hurt me if you land on me. Ah! Well then, that sucked. No, 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 no! I'm not going through that twice. Or maybe I am. Alright. Who or what is doing that? I'm pretty sure it just brought that guy back to life. What is doing that? Is it a mechanism or is it a mage? He just did a superhero landing. How should you be almost done? Sing something to me because you would be happy to be serious. Oh, that dagger sucks. Heart of Rage. Nope. Not that good. What are we taking?
We've got the primers. Let's go explode some Gatlock.
Yeah, let's go and explode some things. First, what's Vivian the Snob have to say?
Such a stockpile of lyrium. Are you quite all right, Inquisitor? It hasn't escaped me that the anchor is acting up.
It's nothing to worry about, Vivian.
Don't be stoic at the expense of your health. Dorian and I will have to put our heads together, but we should find some way to slow it down.
Am I finishing the game tonight? See, I don't know how much more there is to this. Because I've been on here now for this last video is over an hour and a half. I mean, I think I'm coming to a conclusion pretty soon for the evening, but it depends on what happens from here. If we go back to Val Royale and there's still stuff to do, like if there's clearly like more exploration and whatnot that I need to do, then I'm gonna pause for the evening, because I mean right now it's 2:30 in the morning for me, and I do have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I really can't be playing all night. So I'm kind of have to play it by ear. Communique in the Deep Roads. Vidathari Kith. The boss disruption of the Atashi Yasara must be ended at once. Hera decreases with each. This line is crossed out. The Dragon's Breath must be complete. Locate and eliminate Boss Hisra. This is also crossed out. Eliminate agents of Fenharel. Time runs out. So I think I'm probably going to end up taking a break when I get out of here and blow all that stuff up. I think that's going to be like the natural spot to take a moment. 7 a.m. in Portugal. So there's two of you on here from Portugal right now, Carlos and Anna. And then Kelly's on here from the UK. You don't want me to sing. Torn notebooks in the Deep Road, Section 2. They say the agent of Fenharel caused trouble in the crossroads. I wish I knew. I wish whoever fights in the name of the old wolf was around to fight when the Darkspawn took my clan. Mine is not to question. I have chosen the Coon. The Coon will protect me. You all protect, they all protect, we all protect. These statues are older than anything I saw in my days with the clan. The area is dwarven, though. What were the ancient elves doing down here? Mining? Where were the dwarves? Easier to have them mine it. Not a trading post. You don't go into a friend's home, knock over their gods, and put up their own. War? I don't remember any legends about our people fighting the dwarves, though I remember my keeper telling a story about how the dwarves fear the sun because of Elgernon's fire. A metaphor for the elves of Arlathan driving the dwarves underground. The Qunari like metaphors. I should share that. Okay, pal. I guess we're closer to this right now. Place primer. Hey, what's up? Eat my balls. Thanks for joining. We blew your stuff up. We blew it right up. Blew your stuff up. Okay, I was gonna say there has to be a primer. Speaking of fire, boom. Okay. So much for your things. So much for my head. Pardon me. I don't appreciate you coming up and hitting me with a knife in the back. That was rude. Alright, you're all dead now. Lauren's out in California. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks is knowing that like once I finish up this DLC, then that's the end of the game entirely. And there goes your things. Falling into the deep roads. And here comes our friends. Lauren says, good night. Hope this isn't the last mission or else I don't get to see it. Good night, Lauren. Well, I mean, you know, the video will be on my channel, so if it ends up being and you can at least watch. I don't think so, though. I mean, if I'm just going to blow this stuff up and then leave, I can't imagine that that would be the end of the whole thing, right? If that's the end of it, that's kind of a weird ending. Place primer. Keep wanting to say place primus, but that ain't anything.
Let's get out of here and warn the others about this Dragon's Breath plan.
We may have to swim out, my dear. Let's hurry.
Okay, let's get the F out of here. That wasn't the right way to go. Nope. The wrong damn way. There's still a bit to go yet. I'm sure you won't miss it. And it says, stay, it's almost finished. I'm also exhausted from my brain. Oh, I see you sneaking around behind me there. Nice try, pal. Nice try. We're gonna drown if we hang out here, people. So let's get a move on. This is holding us up, Jack. All right, let's go. Get the hell out of Dodge. The other way out. Boing. Don't run, fight like a mage. But see, that's how you fight like a mage, is you half run, half fight. Yeah, nice try, jerk. I caught you. I'm not blind, I know. I figured it out. I see everything. Don't tell me what I don't see. I know who you are. I figured you out, Clement. And I'm sure you got Solus with you. Alright, let's go with the Deep Stalker. One. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Wasn't sure if I was going the right way or not. That's not the way out. What's up, Dirk?
We should see where that leads.
We can see where what leads. Is there passes we didn't go through yet? Orders. Help Iscari. Our Templar brother is in need of re-education. He must be located and returned at once. Vidasala. Templar brother. Well, we know who that is. Kelly, they think they're sneaky, but I got eagle eyes. Sometimes I got eagle eyes, and sometimes they very easily sneak away. I have eagle eyes, but I run right into the dead end. Okay, so the Templar...
He didn't make it far.
Well, right as I was about to say, the Templar can't be all that far away, and he's not. He's dead on the ground. I was just assuming that we were going to run into him. A lot of water coming down.
So, who gets to tell Cullen and Josephine we're probably at war with the Cure? Anyone?
As if.
They're going to kill me.
Quick, everyone run into a mirror. Because that sounds like a logical thing, right? Carlos says, Trespasser got the best badass armor in the game. Yeah, I love the armor in this. I mean, honestly, most of the armor throughout the entire game is very cool, especially when you can piece together the different arm and leg combinations, and then you can change the colors for them, and like, there's so many different combinations that you can come up with. It's definitely pretty rad. Whew. Let's see.
Dragon's breath.
2 hours here.
The Canari always enjoy their metaphors.
But what does it mean?
Who knows? Canary agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fenarel.
I know.
We know that Mythal actually exists. It's possible Fenharel is still here in some form too.
What you describe in the ruins certainly implies that the Dread Wolf of Elven legend is a real person.
It's soulless.
But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fenharel?
Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Canary leader, the Vidisala.
Gentlemen!
My apologies, Lady Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Kunari corpse.
Orlais would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
So Kelly says that you never crafted your own armor or weapons until your second playthrough. Didn't know why you didn't the first time. I didn't get real into it the first time I played through it, but I definitely got into it this time. Simply because I knew that I could get better armor and better weapons, and I had a better idea how to put it together. But it still turns out that every single time I would make some kick-ass armor, I'd stumble across something that was better anyway. So I kept replacing it. Same thing with weapons. Like, you know, I keep getting more and more powerful weapons. Carlos says, Josephine's a very sexy lady. She is. That's why I try to romance her. And Kelly says, can't take Lilian seriously in that. Yeah, that get-up is ridiculous. I'll look into this.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, gentlemen. I'll see to this personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Orlais stands ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
Oh my God, I'm sweating. And lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Well, there's this thing about the Kunari that we're kind of gonna be at war with now. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me! How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
Kelly says, anything material-wise to do with a dragon is badass. Armor or weapons, it's awesome. Totally agreed. Well, now let's ask questions first. How did that barrel get there?
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Hold on. We don't even know what the hell to go off of here. Arrest the Orlesian servant or take the guard into custody. I don't even know what happened. So if I take... this is one of those decisions that's going to be... I have a feeling it's going to be pretty heavy on what happens now. If I arrest the Orlesian servant, then everyone is going to think that the Inquisition is coming down on them. If I take the guard into custody, then it's like the Inquisition can't even handle themselves. Crap. Well, I can't arrest my own people.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montillier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor. Lord Cyril will hear about this.
Yeah.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the dragon's breath.
So Kelly says, what's your take on Solus? Well, Solus is, Fenharel. I'm sure of that, because we've discovered that at the end of the main story. And I don't know. I haven't really figured out what his role in this is exactly. Anna says, always try to make the best of the armor for myself as well as the people I chose directly to work with me. That's what I usually do. I'll build stuff, but then I'll get stuff that's better, and then I'll build other stuff, and yeah, it's always a stuff up. Explain Dragon's Breath. Firecat Center 1, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
The Dragon's Breath is these Gatlock barrels.
Of course. A surprise attack, even through the Illuvians, would have met fierce resistance. But if everyone at the Exalted Council died in an explosion, the South would be rudderless, vulnerable to attack.
Yikes.
This is what Corypheus should have done after the explosion at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. An attack as swift and unstoppable as the breath of a dragon.
How are you still smiling?
Years of training as a bard, Inquisitor. We cannot show weakness now. Enemies could be watching, or we can let them seize idle conversation between two friends.
Indeed. Firecat Center, I am a mage. Sorry, I'm not a rogue. This playthrough, I am playing as a mage. First time I played this game, I played it as a warrior, and this time I did it as a mage, and probably the next time I play it, I'm gonna be a rogue. And the reason I didn't do rogue first is I usually play rogues in any kind of fantasy game, so I wanted to do something different with this one.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Kunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidisala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
I've been hoping to meet the esteemed Vidisala. How nice of her to invite us over.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Indeed. I am a knight enchanter. That's the type of mage that I am. Failed to synchronize collectibles. You were disconnected from Origin. Oh, okay, so I'm disconnected. Oh, interesting. Kelly asks, when will you next be streaming? Would like to watch live for the last DLC. Yeah, because I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight. I'll probably stream at sometime in the afternoon, so probably around 3 or 4 o'clock my time, if not, well, let's see, it's 3 in the morning now, so I will probably be back on by like 3 or 4 Eastern time, so in about 12 hours. So, unfortunately for everybody who just joined, I'm going to be jumping off in a minute. 5 hours ahead, so it's a struggle. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, because I'm at the point right now where I'm not going to be able to really enjoy myself if I'm trying to get through the rest of the DLC, because I'm going to be so tired that I'm going to be like ready to fall over. Night Enchanter Firecat Center says Night Enchanter took a big nerf since I last played it. If it did, then I'm glad, because I know that people were saying how Night Enchanter was supposed to be super, super overpowered, and I never felt like I was really that overpowered of a character. I know I couldn't use my revive abilities as often as I could, but I don't know, I still managed to get through it pretty well. But I wouldn't want the game to be so easy that I could just walk through everything without any kind of challenge. At the time I got to this DLC, I'm pretty high level and I'm able to handle it well. But I'll tell you, like I said, if you saw me trying to go into the deep roads on Descent the first time, I was not ready. And that was crazy. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm going to come back on in probably approximately 12 hours, 13 hours or so, because I have to get some sleep. And I'll probably do maybe the end of this DLC if I have time. I have a concert that I've got booked that I have to run, so I have to be ready for that. I probably have to go pick up new microphones and cords and stuff, so that'll be a big blast. Spirit Sword took a big hit. Used to solo dragons with them, not anymore. Yeah, that was something I know. Like, the Spirit Sword definitely seemed like it should do more damage than it does. But I don't mind it, because it charges up, and then the first couple times I swing and I hit something with it, that sword does a ton of damage. So, it works. But, yeah, so anyway, everybody who's on the stream, thank you so much for joining and watching and talking and, being a part of it. And, yes, I killed all the dragons. All the dragons are dead. So anyway, those that are new, if you haven't already, if you want to follow me from now on, anytime I'm going to stream, if you want to be aware of it, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm on, because most of my, well, not even most, all my things are streamed live. So if you want to catch it live and jump on the chat and participate, go ahead and subscribe. If not, it's cool. Anyway, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll be back next time. And until then, peace and good night, or good afternoon, or good morning, or whatever time it is where you're at. Peace.